100,000 of 4 Asankhya great eons before there were 4 Buddhas, so it's called Saramandakalpa. 100,000 of 3 Asankhya great eons before, there was only 1 Buddha, so it's called Sarakalpa. In other words, from 100,000 of 2 Asankhya great eon, to 100,000 of 4 Asankhya great eon, there was only 1 Buddha. 100,000 of 2 Asankhya number of great eons before, there were again 4 Buddhas, so it's called as Saramandakalpa. 100,000 of 1 Asankhya number of great eons before, there were 3 Buddhas, so it's called Varakalpa. From 100,000 great eon to this point there were no Buddhas born. 100,000 great eons before, in the first Antrakalpa, 1 Buddha was born, and for the rest of 19 Antarkalpas there were no Buddhas. So it's again called Sarakalpa. 30,000 great eons ago, there were 2 Buddhas, so it's called Mandakalpa. 1,800 great eons before, there were 3 Buddhas, so it's again called Varakalpa. 94 great eons before, there was a Buddha, so it's called Sarakalpa. 92 great eons before, there were 2 Buddhas, so it's called Mandakalpa. And 91 great eons before, there was a Buddha, so it's again called Sarakalpa. 31 great eons before, in other words 4,165,904,000,000 years ago, there were 2 Buddhas, so it's called Mandakalpa. Now we are seeing the current great eon, and here we can find 5 Buddhas, at the first time after numerous Mahakalpas, so it's called Bodhrakalpa.
To get sort of an understanding regarding the nature of human life, let's look at the journey of Buddhahood of Gauthama Sambuddha.
100,000 units of 21 Asankhya great eons before, an ordinary human who lived up to that point just like you and me, has started a journey of Buddhahood. So he became a bodhisattva. Thereafter, for 100,000 of another 9 units of Asankhya great eons, the Gauthama bodhisattva, who met 387,000 Buddhas only during this period, was wishing for the Buddhahood.
In next 7 units of another Asankhya great eons, he who met 125,000 Buddhas during this period, was completing the word paramitas.
During next 4 units of another Asankhya great eons, the bodhisattva, who met 27 Buddhas during this period, has completed all 10 paramitas. Paramita means perfection, in other words culmination of certain virtues that a bodhisattva must fulfill to become a Buddha.
During the voyage of Gauthama Bodhisattva, he met 512,027 Buddhas in total, only after he had a thought in mind to become a Buddha. Let's see this in another angle to understand how the life cycles of a human being can behave with the virtue of each life by comparing the voyage of Gauthama Sambuddha with Maitreya Sambuddha.
When Gauthama Bodhisattva had an initial thought to become a Buddha, the Maitreya Bodhisattva had already completed 3/4 of his journey to become a Buddha. However, yet another Antarkalpa to pass for him to become a Buddha, while the latest Bodhisattva had accomplished his journey within the 1/4 of time from the Maitreya Bodhisattva. This is completely due to the differences between them, and this is how things happen with cause and its reaction.
According to the records, this is how things ought to happen in the future. Until you realize the truth, you are hoodwinked by your own causes, and the mind in the swamps of vicious cycles called thoughts and perceptions. These great humans will end their journey along with many others, but you.
The truth is out there.